Welcome back to my rabbit farm. Today we'll be talking about rabbit mating, and for better understanding I'll be explaining the rabbit mating process using 5 key considerations. The first one will be their breeding age, the second one will be their age cycle, the third one will be the mating process itself, the fourth one will be the inbreeding, and the fifth one, which should be the last point, is going to be their health. So let me start explaining to you so you can have better knowledge on it. Just like every other animals, you need to understand that rabbits also have both male and female for the mating process to even start at all. So this is a female rabbit here. This is called the doe. Can you see it? This is a female rabbit. It's called the doe. This is a doe. Can you see? That is one of our breasts there. Can you see? This is a female rabbit. Sorry. Can you see how big she is? This is a male rabbit here, but for the sake of this video, this is the one I want to show you. This is one I would like to show you. This is a male rabbit. Can you see? This is a male rabbit. So the general acceptable age you can actually start breeding your rabbit is from 4 to 6 months. But you know, I told you earlier that everything I'm going to explain to you will be based on my personal experience in my rabbitry journey. So based on my personal experience, I would advise you that you should at least make your doe, that is the female rabbit, to be at least 6 months old before you start crossing it, and the male one too should be at least 7 months old before you start crossing it, so that you can have better output in offspring, and you can also maintain the size of both the male and female. I hope you understand my point, because breeding rabbits too young or too old can lead to health issues. So you have to monitor their health, weight, and overall condition before breeding them. So this is basically on the breeding age. I hope you understand my point now. You have to consider their age before you start breeding them. And on my second point, I said I will talk about their age cycle. Do you know that the does, that means I'm talking about the female rabbit now, the does, they always release egg. They always release their egg in response to mating, which means that they are induced ovulators. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that they don't actually have a visible age cycle like every other animal that you say, okay, this animal is on it. Rabbit don't have that. So they are always ready to breed. You can breed them anytime, any day. I'm talking about the female rabbit now. You can breed rabbits anytime, any day. So they're always ready to breed, and their ovulation always occurs 10 to 12 hours after you've mated them. I don't know if you understand my point. So they are not like every other animals that you have to be looking for their age cycle. So they're always ready to mate. So that's one thing you need to understand again before you start mating your rabbits. And based on the consideration I said I'll talk about, the third one should be the mating process itself. So let me open this cage so that I can focus more on this. Her name is Sheila. So the mating process itself, you need to always introduce your female to the male. So like if I want to cross these two rabbits, now this is a female here and I have a male here. So if I want to cross the two of them, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to carry my female rabbit here. I will take her to my male rabbit's room there, and I'll put her there. So that also always is mating process. So that is what you have to do, because the male you want to prove that he is a male. I don't know if you understand my point. You will take her to the male room. But just based on my own experience, my own personal way of doing this is I will attach a video of a mating process to you. Unfortunately, I don't want to mate any of my rabbits for now, because most of all my females, they already some of them have already kindled, while some of them are pregnant already, so I don't have anyone to show you, but I will surely, I have a video I can show you on that. But for me, I always like to bring both of them out on an open field. I'll drop the male, drop the female, and I'll let the two of them to mate. So I hardly bring the female to the male room for them to breed. I don't know if you understand my explanation. And the gestation period is always about 28 to 34 days. So when you cross your rabbit, now when you meet your rabbit, just start preparing yourself from day 28 to maximum of 34th day. Your rabbit is going to give birth. That is if the pregnancy, if the mating is successful, if your rabbit is actually pregnant, because there are cases whereby the mating might not be successful. So the 4 consideration I want you to understand is inbreeding. And when I talk about inbreeding, inbreeding is just the practice of breeding your rabbits that are closely related, such like if you breed your like a parent with our offspring or our siblings, that is called inbreeding, and it can lead to genetic disorder, birth defects, weak immune system after giving birth. So at all costs, just avoid inbreeding. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Just avoid inbreeding at all costs. I have tried that in the past, and the result was very, very bad. The rabbit gave birth to 3 kids, and I lost everything. I will attach some pictures to this video so you understand what I'm talking about. So avoid inbreeding at all costs. So the 5th one I want you to consider where you want to mate your rabbits or doing rabbit mating is their health. You have to know that you have to choose your breeding stock based on their health, and you have to monitor the dose health, the weight. Also, you have to provide them nutritious diet and clean water, and you also ensure what is it called, you also ensure a good environment for them, that is a comfortable environment, because rabbit don't like stress. The animal that wants to stress them, even stress can kill rabbits. So you have to make sure that you do all that for them. And a day before I want to meet my rabbits, you know what I used to do? I used to make sure that both my doe and my bucks, I always give them medication. I will have dewormed them, I will have given them antibiotics, so that their health can be perfect for mating. Just don't put 2 rabbits together and start mating them, because they can have, once they have it use, it's going to affect your output or what you are expecting. I hope with this explanation I'll be able to enlighten you more on rabbit mating. So don't forget, you have to consider their age. You have to know about their age cycle, know the mating process itself, do what is best for you. In my own process, I told you I just bring the 2 of them out and they mate. The 4th one, I said you should avoid inbreeding at all costs, and don't neglect the health of your rabbits during mating. Thank you.